Hey guys, it's the New Builder, and welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be reviewing LEGO Marvel Avengers 76125 Iron Man Hall of Armor. It includes 524 pieces and includes 6 minifigs. So, let's begin. So, on the front of the box, we have all 6 minifigs, which is 2 Outriders, Iron Man Mark 1, Mark 5, Mark 41, and Mark 50. There's also the brick-built version of Iron Man Igor suit, and we have a desk over here with Tony Stark's information, and a stand over here for his armor. This entire set is pretty cool, and is a great addition. But on the back of the box, here we have a different display for the cases or the armors. So basically, you could just stack the actual things, and you could rearrange them to however you want. There's also a ton of different forms. You could even put Iron Man inside the Igor suit. A lot of cool features in this set, and I'll be happy to review this and to show you everything in depth. So, let's move on to the instructions. So, in the set, there's 2 instruction manuals. Of course, the bigger one with all the armor stands, and the second one with the Igor suit build. There's nothing really interesting or any promotionals in this instruction manual, so let's move on to the actual minifigs. So, here we have the first 2 minifigs of the build, which are these 2 Outriders for the Marvel Avengers theme. Of course, these were all out during the Infinity War line, and same for the Endgame line. And these figs are really common, but they still make a good part of my collection, and I'd like to have a bigger collection of them. Obviously, I love these figs. Of course, they're a little too bland, but that's okay, and we'll make a nice army video of these soon. So, let's move on to the first suit, which is mark number 1. So, up next we have Iron Man Mark 1, which is a really cool armor suit. Of course, this minifig has tons of details, such as the Stark Industry thing when he built the suit, because he made it out of his own brand and company materials. This suit really gives a good aspect on how the suit looked in the movie, and it has a really cool color that kind of tells it apart from any other suit. Of course, it has this new mold for the helmet, and of course there's a clear face on him, because you can't way too many Tony Stark faces on every single suit. So yeah, again, the detail on this is really good, and it's an exclusive minifig, which will make a great addition to my Iron Man collection. So, let's move on to Mark 5. So, the next minifig up is Iron Man Mark 5. This suit is really cool with the scaling that's gray, and it has the old helmet mold for the Iron Man suits. Of course, the back printing is pretty interesting, sort of like all the other suits, and that color for the suit is used for many other suits that are out there, which really gives it out that exclusive red Iron Man look. But again, this has the old helmet, so you could open the lid up, and you could see that there's also a clear face for this one. Really cool suit, and again, great addition to collection. Although this is one of my favorite looking suits out of this set. So let's move on to Mark 41. By far, Mark 41 has to be the best suit out of this set. Of course, this black and gold combination really goes well, and that back printing has more detail than any other figure. Really stands out and really catches the eye. Again, the combination really brings out the exclusiveness for this minifig, and the printing on the front looks really nice. Of course, the mask is like the old one too, so this one opens up and you could see inside. So that's what makes it really cool. Again, one of my favorite minifigs, and I'd really have this minifig. I really love it so much, and probably keep it out in my collection. Next minifig up is Mark 50. Again, a really great minifig, great printing, but this minifig has been used before in other sets. The scaling on the back looks really nice, and it honestly looks to point from the one in the movie. The detailing on it is fine and really stands out. But this one's different from the others because this one actually has Tony Stark's face, which is right here. And he also has a second printing on his face without the actual Iron Man thing. The best thing about this is that he also comes with, set also comes with a hairpiece, which looks like that. And it really looks good, and it really makes it better because now you could keep him with a helmet or without a helmet. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about the minifig. So let's move on to our first small build. So the first small build of the set is Iron Man Igor suit. Of course, this minifig, or big fig as you would call it, or a brick build, honestly, is pretty sad. I mean, I've grown to like it now that I've seen it in person, and I feel like it's okay as long as this torso piece makes it look really bulky. Everything else on it is pretty much fine, and it looks really good. Of course, you could put a minifig inside, which right here I have Mark V. That also comes in the set. And it really fits in well. Of course, you could see some gaps on the side, but I guess that's okay. But of course, it's not going to be the best build, and it's going to be difficult to do that. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about this build. There's a lot of open, clear pieces that they could have added tiles on, but I guess they didn't really think of that. And so let's move on to the next small build. Up next, we have this really cool Tony Stark desk that really gives an aspect to the set. Of course, you could clip this onto the thing if you wanted to, but I feel like it looks better when it's not clipped to anything. I feel like the seat is a little bit wobbly, and I don't think it should be like that. But these stickers on this are pretty cool on these pieces, which are pretty hard to see, which is the only thing that sucks. But again, pretty cool details, and it all looks really great. It's a great addition to the set and really brings out how a Hall of Armor needs a small desk. Here I put a minifig just to show how it would go, and it looks really nice. So let's move on to the last small build. So here we have Dummy, which is one of Tony Stark's inventions, which in this set he's used to put out fires. He has a really cool build, and honestly I got kind of confused when I started building him. It looks great, it's fine for what it's supposed to be. I guess it really fits in, but some of the pieces, all of it should have been the same color because it looks funky with these blue Technic pins in the middle, and it kind of takes away the point of it being a robot. But I guess that could be fixed. And so let's move on to the actual build. Let's go. So here we have the entire set complete. Of course, the set looks really nice. The set is one of those sets where you could get a ton of them and it really fit in because these armor stands have only been in one set. And I mean, you could just part them out on Bricklink, which would be a great idea, and it would look really nice. Of course, this year there's a new set coming out which is an extension for the set, which I'm definitely going to pick up because the set looks really nice. But besides that, here we have the armor stand, the main thing, which looks really nice and is a great way to show off your main armor, which is great. Of course, over here we have some ladders, which I particularly don't like because they don't fit into the Technic pieces, and I've tried multiple ways. Hopefully I'll find out a way to modify it. But yeah, that's basically that. Of course, over here we have a little machine for smoothies, and there's a cup right there, a wrench, we have Tony Stark's hair, a water gun, and some tech that Tony Stark has made. Of course, on the other side, we have these cool stickers that go onto these pieces. They're really hard to see, but they look really nice, and they're different types of suits and ideas of suits, which really goes in well, but I feel like they should have added more stickers on each one, which would have fit in well. On top, we have an antenna, which looks really nice, and it really fits in. So yeah, of course, great set overall, 9 out of 10. The only thing flawless that makes this not flawless is this Igor suit, and a couple of flaws such as this, and the antenna's a little bit too weak because it falls off easily. But that's besides it. The antenna looks nice either way, and you could probably just find a replacement part for that, just a 2x2 plate. But yeah, it looks really nice. Of course, it's gonna go great in my collection. I if you see this out anytime, I suggest you buy it. It's a great set. You'll enjoy it. And it's a great way to display your minifigs. Of course, you don't have to use this exactly for Iron Man armors. But, like, you could put minifigs that are important to you and just put them in the slots, which would look nice, which is probably what I'm going to do. Of course, I love Iron Man, but a couple of minifigs that I want to put on there really won't fit in, so yeah. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content you see, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and make sure to comment down below what set you'd like to see next. So, thank you guys so much. It means a lot. We hit 800 not so long ago, and hopefully we could hit 1,000. We're almost there. We could do it. I know we can. I'm just making this video beforehand, so make sure to comment down anything, and I'll probably answer it to you. So, again, thank you guys. The New Builder, peace out. Bye. Keep building.